Libra and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Today we are going to take a look at your week ahead tarot reading for February 2nd through the 8th. Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time for every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs in your birth chart. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that resonates on this channel, there's most likely something in the message for you. I pull a power thought card, which is just a positive affirmation card at the end of every message for a little positive boost. And lastly, guys, if you find the messages helpful, that it resonates with your situation, feel free to like the video, comment below. All the love and support is very much appreciated here and does help with the growth of the channel. And also, one last thing, guys, if you do like the style, how I interpret the cards, the messages that I give, you are more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone is always welcome here, and I upload messages daily. I also do a drawing. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but I do a drawing here every month for free personal readings. All you have to do is comment your astrological sign below. Libra. Do you see what I see here? Yin and yang coming out. I feel like there's a divine partnership here at play, a soulmate connection. I don't feel like you guys have come together yet because there's something in between you. This could be distance. This could be other situations. Let's take a deeper look. Yin talks about the feminine energy, right? The feminine, the divine feminine. And the yang talks about the divine masculine energies. Okay. Feminine is more of just sitting, being where you're at, letting things come to you. But yang is taking action, right? Going after what it is that you want. So there is a little bit of conflicted energy here as well. But yin and yang is a divine partnership. Let's see how the cards play out, Libra. Let's see. Most important message here for Libra Spirit. What does Libra need to see for February 2nd through the 8th, please? And thank you. Okay, so again, conflicting energy. We have 7 of Spring, 8 of Winter. This is 7 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. Okay, so I do feel like there is a need here to stand your ground in whatever it is that you're expecting out of a situation. I also feel like you're feeling tied to a situation that may have already ended, or you guys may not be in communication very much. There's just conflicting energy. I feel like there is a need to move forward from this and heal. And everything happens for a reason here, Libra. So I feel like being with the 4 of Autumn here, the 4 of Pentacles, this is like withholding, protection. Okay. I feel like there is somebody that may come in. Now this 6 of Summer is the 6 of Cups. That symbolizes a past life connection. It could also symbolize a connection from your recent past. However, I feel like the situation that you're feeling tied to has you stuck a little bit. I really feel here, Libra, that once you walk away from this situation that you're feeling tied to right now and heal, you're going to meet somebody that's going to help you to understand why everything else hasn't worked out. So let's see. Let's see how this goes, because right now I feel like there's a situation that is really right now in the present, Libra, I feel like there's this situation that you're feeling tied to. For some reason, it has you feeling, whether this is money or whether this is emotions. And I feel like you're missing opportunities because of this thing. But because of the 10 of Winter, and I don't even feel like it's an ending, because I'm not even sure if this is a real relationship. I just feel like this is something that, you know, you've held in your heart. You've had this expectation. And I feel like you're coming to a realization that that's probably not how that's going to work. So let's see. Most important message, Spirit, for Libra, February 2nd through the 8th. What does Libra need to see? Most important message for Libra, Spirit. It's too many cards, but we'll take the wheel for sure. 7 of Wands with the Ace of Wands in reverse. All right, so the first two cards out especially, okay, so there's delays that are happening because you're guarded. I feel like the reason why you're guarded here, Libra, is because of this situation, the circumstance. Things are going to be turning around, let's just say. Wheel of Fortune talks about luck, talks about fate. I do feel like there is a little bit of resistance. Whenever there's resistance, whenever you're feeling resistance, just ask yourself, is this in my best interest? 4 of Cups, exactly. So this is the energy, exactly what I'm feeling here, okay? I feel like you're probably kind of cut yourself off from the world and gone within, and are daydreaming about the day that this person is going to come around. And I feel like that's no longer serving. And I feel like that has been going on for a while. I feel like you're ready to move forward no matter what it takes. Knight of Swords. You're going to charge forward. You're going to fight your way through this feeling. Because I really get the sense here that this person doesn't have the same outlook on this. Maybe they just look at this as friends, and you had this idea that you were one day going to be coming together. Maybe the person was just uncertain if this was really going to work. But I feel like they have been withholding, is really what the sense that I'm getting. Them withholding their energy is what has you feeling stuck. Let's see. You are going to be moving forward from this, Libra, and I don't know if that's something that you want right now, but I feel like eventually that's going to happen, okay? We have the 9 of Swords in reverse, the 3 of Wands. So making a plan, looking towards the future is what's going to help relieve this anxiety, relieve this stress, okay? I feel like you are walking away from this. You are walking away from this feeling. Get the sense here that you may need to have a conversation just for some closure. Six of Swords to the 8 of Swords in reverse. So at least now the 8 of Swords came out in reverse. I do feel like you're moving forward from this. That's exactly what I feel. Now, one thing I want to mention here, Libra, there is a lot of thinking about this. And with the Yang energy, taking action is going to be in your best interest. Sitting around thinking and planning this out is a great thing to do. Don't get me wrong. It's part of the process. But at some point, you're going to have to take action. Maybe you are going to, maybe the reason why you're waiting is because you haven't had the conversation. Maybe you just need to have like a direct, straightforward conversation with whatever is holding you back. And I get the sense that it's a person who you have intentions on being partners with. Having this conversation like, hey, where do you see this going? And like, how long? Put a time to it, you know? If this person is always like, oh yeah, we're gonna get together someday, it's going to work out, and then it never comes together, at that point you need to take time to make a timeline. Don't just, okay, thank you, come again. No. When do you think this is going to take place? Right? Ten of Swords. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords twice, right? But right after that is the Fool. So here we have an ending. This is almost like, a wheel type of scenario, right? Where this ending is creating space for this new beginning. Look at this Ten of Swords. I've never noticed this guy. So this is exactly what the Ten of Swords is. It's like, the Ten of Swords to me is like being tenderized, is how I put it. It's like a lot of times in the Ten of Swords, you'll see the guy laying there with all the swords coming out of their back, or the lady standing there with all the swords in her back. It's like an ending that is so treacherous, so devastating, that it like opens you up to a different perspective. And this card is such a good freaking picture of it. Look at, he's like being enlightened by these swords to this new freaking a beginning. Oh my goodness. So Libra, if you go through some ending, it's ending a karmic cycle is what I see. There's a lesson that you needed to learn within all of this. And I feel like it has to do with boundaries. Boundaries and setting timelines. Giving something time, but there is also a timeline, like a limit. You know, you can't just, okay, we're gonna wait. Sorry about that, guys. I have alarms for everything. It's how I remember. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait forever. No, how long is this waiting process gonna take? Because I don't have a whole life, and you never know what can happen. We really literally could die tomorrow. Could walk out tonight in the street, or tomorrow morning get in our car and something happens. So how long are we going to be waiting? I feel like this new beginning, it's like this fresh perspective. And trust me, Libra, this ending isn't going to be easy, okay? Trust me on that when I say that. It's not going to be easy. But it's definitely going to be worth it. Strength with Temperance. Taming that inner beast, going through this process has brought in balance. Going through this enlightenment process. I feel like there is positive movement forward. It's just going to take, there's something that you're having to leave behind in order to move forward. And I feel like that's what you're resisting. You don't want to. Now, I feel like the reason why the Star and the Six of Summer came out and why the yin and the yang and all of the spiritual union connection came out is because I feel like you feel like this person is your spiritual connection. And I feel like this has come up in a reading before for Libra, but I feel like this person isn't your spiritual union. They were more of a karmic. And if you thought that, this is confirmation. Let's get some advice. Let's get some advice here for you, Libra. Most important message for Libra Spirit. What is some advice that we can give to Libra for this message in moving forward from this? And every time the Tower. Let's get one more card, please, Spirit. So it says to end this, and it is in the up. It was kind of sideways. We'll take it upside down because I feel like this is a Tower moment that you need to control, that you need to go and put your foot down. You need to have some clear and open communication with this person and figure this stuff out. Figure it out. Figure out if this is the person or if they're not going to even be entertaining this. You're going to be able to tell, Libra. You're going to be able to tell by their interaction and how they talk, how they want to perceive this relationship. I am going to do an extended reading, as usual. I'm going to take a look at your person and how they're coming, what their intentions are. I'm also going to take a look at where this is headed. What steps. Pull out the guidance cards. We'll pull out the Soul Truth deck. I love that deck. I think the Soul Truth deck is probably one of my most favorite decks that I have that's not tarot. So let's see here. Gonna get your Power Thought card, Libra. Main message I feel that's coming out here is taking action, right? Getting out of your head and taking action. And also, I feel like this situation is coming to an end. So there's going to need to be a conversation about where this is headed and why. Okay? So, I love it. I love it, Libra. You're amazing. You know that, right? The Power Thought card coming out for you, Libra, is my future is glorious. I now live in limitless love, light, and joy. All is well in my world. Beautiful. So, Libra, thank you so much for all your love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.